In this episode, you will learn how reading books helps you learn English. If you feel stuck or nervous learning English, this episode is for you. The English is simple, slow, and clear, so you can follow easily. Stay with me. Listen calmly and start learning English step by step. Today, I talk about why reading books helps you learn English better than expected. Many people believe speaking must come first when learning English. This idea sounds logical at first, but it creates pressure very early. Here is the first small surprise many learners do not notice. Speaking first is not always the easiest way to start learning English. Many students try to speak before their mind feels ready. When words do not appear, they feel nervous and frustrated. This feeling creates silence, and silence feels like failure. But here is another important surprise you need to hear. Silence is not a problem at the beginning of learning English. Silence can actually help your brain focus and learn calmly. In this episode, I explain why reading books changes this experience. Reading does not ask you to answer questions or speak fast. This small difference changes how your brain learns English. When you read, your brain works without pressure or fear. Your brain focuses on understanding words, not on performing well. Here is another small surprise many learners miss. Your brain learns grammar while you focus only on meaning. You see sentences again and again in real examples. This helps you understand structure without memorizing rules. Reading also prepares your speaking, even when you do not speak yet. This may sound strange, but it works this way. Words become familiar before you try to use them. Because of this, speaking later feels easier and more natural. Here is another small twist to remember. Confidence does not start when you open your mouth. Confidence starts when your mind recognizes words and sentences naturally. Reading helps your mind build this recognition step by step. You do not need long study sessions to begin reading. You only need short and regular reading moments. Reading is not extra work added to your busy day. Reading becomes part of your normal daily life. And this is the key idea to remember from the beginning. Reading books is not preparation for learning English. Reading books is learning English. Why reading changes how you learn English. When you read in English, something important happens inside your brain. Many learners think learning happens only when they study grammar rules. This sounds reasonable, but here is a small surprise. Your brain learns language better through examples than through explanations. When you read, you see real sentences used in real situations. Your brain starts to notice patterns without asking you to study them. This happens quietly, without effort, and without stress. Here is another important twist. Many learners do not know. You do not need to understand every word to learn from reading. Your brain focuses on meaning, not on perfection. When you see the same word many times, it becomes familiar. You remember it naturally without trying to memorize it. The same thing happens with sentence structure. You see how sentences are built again and again. Slowly, your brain understands what sounds correct in English. This understanding comes before grammar rules. Here is another small surprise that changes everything. Your brain learns faster when you feel calm. Reading creates a calm learning environment automatically. There is no test and no pressure to answer. Because of this, your brain stays open and active. Learning continues even when you think nothing special is happening. Many learners think progress must feel difficult, but reading shows another truth. Progress can feel simple and quiet. Your brain connects words and meaning step by step. You may not notice change today or tomorrow, but after some time, English starts to feel familiar. And this is the important point to remember. Reading does not push your brain. Reading allows your brain to learn in a natural way. How reading builds confidence and speaking skills. Many learners believe confidence comes after speaking English many times. This belief feels logical, but it is not completely true. Here is a small surprise many learners do not expect. Confidence often appears before speaking, not after speaking. When you read English regularly, your mind becomes familiar with the language. Familiar language feels safer and easier to use later. Reading helps you recognize common words and sentence forms. This recognition reduces fear when you try to speak. Here is another important twist to understand. Speaking feels difficult, mainly because words feel new. Reading removes this problem slowly and naturally. Words stop feeling new before you try to say them. Reading also helps your listening skills improve at the same time. When you read in your mind or out loud, you hear English internally. This internal hearing supports pronunciation and rhythm. You begin to notice how sentences sound in English. Here is another small surprise for many learners. You do not need to speak loudly to improve speaking. Reading aloud quietly already helps your mouth and ears practice. This practice prepares your voice without social pressure. Because of this, speaking later feels less stressful. Your mind already knows the words before your voice uses them. Another twist appears here that many learners miss. Fluency does not mean speed. Fluency means comfort with common words and sentence patterns. Reading builds this comfort step by step. You may speak slowly at first, and that is fine. Confidence grows from understanding, not from speed. Reading gives you this understanding before real conversations begin. This is why reading supports speaking more than people expect. Many learners think they must wait before reading English books. They believe their level is too low to start reading now. This sounds reasonable. But here is a small surprise. You do not need a high level to start reading English. You only need simple texts that match your current ability. Reading should feel possible, not difficult or frustrating. Another small twist many learners do not expect appears here. You can start reading English without using real books. First, you can read short messages, instructions, signs, or simple stories. All of these count as real English reading practice. Many learners think reading must be long and serious, but reading works better when it is short and regular. Here is another important surprise. 10 or 15 minutes of reading is enough to start learning. You do not need to understand every word you see. Trying to understand everything often creates stress. Reading works better when you accept partial understanding. Your brain fills the gaps slowly over time. Another twist that helps many learners is this. You can read texts you already know in your own language. When you know the story, English becomes easier to follow. Your brain focuses on language, not on meaning alone. Reading aloud is also helpful. Even if your voice feels weak, you hear English sounds while reading your own voice. This helps pronunciation without pressure from other people. You practice English in a private and safe way. Here is the key idea to remember. At this stage, starting reading is easier than you think. You only need simple material and a calm attitude. This is how reading becomes a daily habit. Many learners ask one common question when they start reading in English. They ask which book is the best book to learn English. This question sounds simple. But here is the first surprise. There is no one perfect book for every English learner. The right book depends on your level and your learning goal. This idea helps remove pressure when choosing reading material. Some learners prefer books made especially for learning English. These books explain words clearly and use simple language. Here is a small twist many learners like to hear. Learning books are helpful, but they are not the only option. Some famous books use clear and direct English language. This makes them useful even for learners at lower levels. Short novels with simple sentences work very well for practice. They tell a story, but the language stays understandable. Here is another surprise that changes how learners choose books. Some classic books are easier than modern books. Older stories often use clear structure and simple sentence patterns. This helps learners follow the story without confusion. Books written for young readers are also very helpful. They use modern English with simple grammar and common words. These stories feel interesting and motivating, not boring or academic. Motivation is important for daily reading practice. Another small twist appears when learners change how they use books. A book does not need to be finished quickly. You can read slowly and repeat the same pages many times. Repetition helps words and sentences stay in your mind. Some learners watch the movie version before reading the book. This makes reading easier because the story feels familiar. The important idea here is very simple to remember. Books are tools, not tests. You choose books to support learning, not to prove your level. This mindset makes reading enjoyable and useful. Many learners think motivation comes first and habits come later. This idea sounds logical, but here is a small surprise. Habits create motivation, not the other way around. Reading works best when it becomes part of your normal day. You do not need special energy or strong discipline to read. You only need a small and realistic daily moment. Here is another important twist to remember. Reading works even on days when you feel tired. On tired days, reading still puts English in your mind. Learning continues quietly, without effort or pressure. Many learners stop because they expect fast and visible progress. But reading changes English slowly and steadily. This slow change is not a problem. It is how real learning happens. Here is another small surprise that brings peace. You do not need perfect understanding to move forward. Understanding grows with repetition, not with force. Reading provides repetition naturally. When you read every day, English stops feeling foreign. It starts to feel familiar and normal. Another important twist appears at this stage. You are not preparing to learn English anymore. You are already learning English every time you read. Even short reading moments count. You do not need long sessions or difficult material. Simple reading is enough to keep progress alive. So remember this idea when you feel doubt or frustration. Learning English does not need to feel hard. Reading allows learning to happen in a calm and steady way. This is how English becomes part of your life. And this is my final message for you today. If you can read a little every day, you are already moving forward.